What's up and welcome to Me, You, and Switch 2. I'm me, Tom Tate, and you're you, so let's talk about Switch 2. This is your podcast for the latest Nintendo Switch 2 news. We're going to keep things short and sweet, 5 to 10 minute long episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Today is Friday, August 8th. Once again, in between episodes, we have both an announcement of a direct style video from Nintendo and then the actual video itself. So this is all happening pretty fast. I think Nintendo has realized that they can do pretty much whatever they want, and we're seeing that in real time. This time, it was a 15 to 18 minute-ish Indie World Showcase, which hit yesterday, Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. This is where Nintendo gives some love and attention to any of the indie games and indie developers that are supporting their platforms, and they typically feature the creators of the game, which is great. They'll have developers or studio heads appear on video. They'll introduce the games or provide some type of commentary. There's a bit of this here, but not every game had it. So I'm just going to cover the Nintendo Switch 2 games, but I will note that UFO 50, which is an awesome game, finally dropped for Nintendo Switch, the original Nintendo Switch. It dropped in a sizzle reel at the end. And it feels like it's been a long time coming. It feels like this was built for Steam Deck or built for Switch, and it's exciting to see it come to the platform. I'm going to definitely play it. Okay, Switch 2 announcements. First, we had Mina the Hollower. This is kind of a top-down game from the creators of Shovel Knight. It looks kind of in the gameplay style of Link's Awakening, the original Link's Awakening. This will hit in October, I believe. This has been in development and shown so many times. So I'm really just ready for this to come out. Just hit us with it already. I think no additional trailer will sell me on it. I am already sold. We also had a follow-up story that it will support 120 frames per second on Switch 2, which is awesome. Next up, we had a game called Content Warning. This was an online co-op horror game. Kind of looked like a Blair Witch style survivor horror game where you're generating content for a fake YouTube channel. So you're actually filming content and then you go back and you upload it and then you can rewatch it on YouTube or whatever their fake YouTube was. This will be available in 2026. Up next, we had Ball Pit, which was kind of like a roguelike shooter, ball shooter. This is going to come out this fall. Looked like a fast-paced kind of action game. Next, we had Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, which is an interesting name for a game. 8-player, cross-platform. This was a racing game. It kind of reminded me of Excite Bike. It kind of gave me that Excite Bike vibe. This will be out in winter 2025. Next, we had Glaciered. This will be out this holiday. Futuristic, underwater, kind of action RPG. Very cool art style. I'll keep an eye on this one. And then in the sizzle reel at the end, we had a mix of Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 games. We had Opus Prism Peak. There's a fuller trailer that you can watch on Nintendo's YouTube channel. This is a narrative-driven... there was a camera involved in the gameplay mechanic. This will be out in fall of 2025. This is a very interesting title. It looked great. I'll keep an eye out on this one as well. Not a bad video, not a bad Indie World Showcase. Some encouraging games, some fun-looking games announced for Switch 1 as well. Those games, some of them are out now. So if they're cross-compatible, I'm sure you can play them on Switch 2. Definitely check that out. This week, we also started to see more of Kirby and the Forgotten Lands Star-Crossed World Expansion. So this is going to be an add-on to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You'll be able to purchase it as an upgrade or purchase a full Nintendo Switch 2 edition. There is a trailer in the show notes. This game looks great. I have it for Switch 1. I've never played it, but my kids all played it and they loved it, and I enjoyed watching it. Up next, we have Gamescom. So Gamescom is a conference in Germany. It'll be August 20th through the 25th. Nintendo released the lineup of games that will be making an appearance, some of which may be playable for the first time on Switch 2. We have Borderlands 4, Cyberpunk 2077, Donkey Kong Bonanza, EA Sports FC 26, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, which is still set to come out this year, though we don't have an actual release date. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, same deal, set to come out this year, no release date yet. Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong. Many gamers were disappointed that was not in the Indie World Showcase, but it will show up at Gamescom, and I believe it will be playable. Mario Kart World, Metroid Prime 4, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, Pokemon Z through A, and Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition Plus, Jamboree TV. So definitely a lot of games that will be showing up at Gamescom for the first time. And we also got news that Pokemon Legends Z through A will be available at the Pokemon World Championships 2025. That'll take place the 15th through the 17th of August, so next week. That same demo will be the demo that shows up at Gamescom. Apex Legends, the Switch 2 upgrade for Apex Legends will support mouse mode. Small little news story, but I'm definitely excited to see more games that should make use of mouse mode make use of it. So hopefully we continue to see that. I, for one, haven't found a super compelling reason to use mouse mode. I haven't tried Mario Paint yet, but I definitely plan to do that. But hopefully we see more games continue to use the mouse. Nintendo announces a marketing campaign to little kids. We're talking toddler age. This is their My Mario product line. They have a line of toys. They have this Hello Mario app, which looks kind of similar. The experience looks similar to the Mario 64 screen, where you can kind of grab and pull his face and interact with it and spin it around. So it's a little bit of like a manipulation game, probably good for tablets. The app will be made available for free on, I believe it's coming to Switch, on August 26th. It will also come to iOS and Android. It's published by Nintendo. Other items in this line include a board book, wood block sets, and I read that the wood block sets, some of the wood blocks actually serve as amiibo, baby clothes, utensils, there's some plush toys. There's also a claymation-style animated show that's coming to YouTube. So there's a lot of this marketing push to get the younger kids familiar with Mario and the Mario world. And, I think this is a good precursor because as they grow up, they'll want to go to the theme park. They'll want to watch the Mario movie. We have a new movie coming out next year. So I think it's just that opportunity. I do remember seeing like Duplo toys, growing up, but it'll be interesting to see if this marketing campaign really takes. Nintendo patent watchers discovered a patent for Joy-Con 2 accessories that include a functional crank. This actually looked similar to the Playdate handheld. If you ever saw the Playdate handheld, it has like a little crank on the side that you can work into the gameplay mechanics for certain games. This also has a clickable wheel accessory. We'll always have some element of weird, experimental Nintendo, and I personally am always here for it. They always do weird things, and I love to see it. So cool to see that they're experimenting. We'll see if this actually becomes products in the future. Hopefully they won't be a ridiculous price. Okay, this isn't really Switch 2 news, but I caught a headline. Anniversary, no way is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island 30 years old already. This is on Nintendo Life, bringing to my attention that this game, which I clearly remember being released and seeing in the stores and purchasing, is 30 years old. So I feel old. Hopefully you don't feel as old as I do. I think that's going to do it for today. If you dig the show, please share it with a friend, a Reddit community, Discord friends, wherever you hang on the internet, wherever you hang in real life. We got a couple more reviews on Apple Podcasts that really, really helps support the show. I will read them on the next episode. I want to thank you as always for your time and your attention. I hope that you have an awesome, relaxing weekend. Hope you have an opportunity to just sit back and enjoy some games. I'll be back on Tuesday. Much love. Now go play those games.